Hey, what's up, people? It's Aster here, and I'm here with TheQuartzKnight, and we're gonna continue our game, and hopefully I'm gonna have a colony in Brazil. But actually, no, of course I'm gonna have a colony in Brazil by the end of this. It's not like anybody in particular is gonna take that colony away from me, and if they do, I will destroy their world and take that back. I need something. I cannot be this large. I cannot be a. Okay. It's not negative, so I guess it's positive. Also, oh wait a minute, never mind what I was saying. Exactly how many people are at war with Austria right now? Bohemia, Poland, and Brandenburg. Yeah, and they also seem to have claims on my land, going all the way down to Dalmatia. Why would I do that though? Well, as of right now. Yeah, but right now, if I get a few more provinces, then I'll have my ideal Balkan borders. Well, actually, no. I might go the Ottoman way and also take over a lot of Hungary, except for a few provinces, just up to Pest or something like that. Somehow the Ottomans have this really cool thing where Transylvania is just a giant puppet to the Ottomans, and they own Wallachia and stuff like that, and then they have all these provinces that make it look like a bunch of jaggedy lines going across Western Hungary. It looks pretty interesting, so those might be borders I'm looking forward to in the Balkans. And then over in the Caucasus, I just want all of Caucasus, and then land going down through the Levant, having northern Egypt. You know, not the part that seems to have a lot of Coptic zealots. Most of the North African coast, maybe a little. I want the Strait of Gibraltar as well, and with higher ambitions, I want parts of southern Iberia as well as Italy with some of the Mediterranean islands. Yeah. They're the giant country that's most of modern-day Germany. Makes sense, as I would have more, but I'm reinforcing 13,000 men right now. So I'm short by about 13,000 men of my usual army, so I would be about 45,000. Alright, we took a little land from the Degens, and now we're intervening in a war with Genoa, as I've come to learn, they will accept a vassalization from me, so it'll give me a chance to have, you know, just a nice connection. Well, if I did this province eventually, then I'll have a nice connection. Though I don't know how the country's name would look, and we're just one tech away from being able to colonize Brazil. And then, of course, well, unfortunately, probably for the rest of this video, the TheQuartzKnight might not be in it. It's been quite a while, and we just haven't, and there's just been other stuff going on, so he hasn't been able to get on for a while, and you know, I gotta upload a video of this eventually, so Guess that time is no. Yeah. We have finally landed a colony in the Americas. Now, of course it's nowhere near done, but we're starting to colonize, so it's wonderful. Ooh. Yeah, the stability will be nice. The economy is kind of down in the trash right now for pretty much oh wait, never mind. I don't know why. Sometimes it does this where it just has these fluctuating moments. It doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, well, it just spiked up and down just now. So there's a good example. And Ireland is now colonizing Newfoundland. So Quartz isn't going to be very happy whenever he gets back into this game. Well, that and they're separatists in Norway right now, which you would also not be very happy about. But I think it's but if they don't gain independence, then that would be fine by him. But it's mainly the Ireland colonizing Finland that would piss him off more. Yeah. Alright. So a revolt happened, so now Genoa is Orthodox, and they shall accept to become our vassal. Alright. Now, what is our liberty desire? It is at 0. Good. Well, you're no longer transferring trade power to me, because you're giving me all of it now. And I'm gonna have to increase global settlers. It's been a few years, and the colony hasn't improved that much. So now we're trying to increase it at a better rate. Yeah, and I don't think we need to worry about having any native attacks. Yeah, we have 3 aggressiveness, 1 ferocity for 0 people. Exactly how does this work? Wouldn't it be 0 since there's nobody here? I don't know, I'm not a developer of this game, but I think you guys might want to see exactly what you can do with this. 30% chance of a native uprising for 0 people. The wonders. Just how devastating that would be to my colony if 0 people revolted. I can see it's that time of year again whenever stuff happens and people continue to peck at pretty much the dead corpse that is the Golden Horde now. Yeah, between all the rebels and constant attacks by Russian miners and this disgusting looking Denmark. Oh, and also these guys over here, they have kind of really stooped. They've stooped pretty low. They're not that bad, but it's just gotten to a point where pretty much anybody can attack them now. Yes, even you, Turkestan, you can probably take them out. It's gotten just disgustingly bad. But hey, maybe they'll be able to get some free land eventually. Looking at you, Crimea, you're the only province taken, dividing us, divided into 2 parts. Well, I guess. Yeah, 2 parts. I count Genova now. So. We look weak. Properly civilized countries do not allow petty commoners to attempt any kind of serious thought. The eyes of the world are upon us, and the world is not like what it sees. Well, people have kind of always been kind of not liking the idea of Greek democracy. Most of the monarchic countries. So they're saying, hey, East Rome, what are you doing letting your people be educated? This is the 1500s. Get with the time. No one needs to be educated. It's temporary, but it's temporary for you. But also the emperor of the Holy Germanic Empire, or the HR, I'm just gonna call it Holy Roman Empire. Maybe it depends. The emperor has enacted an imperial reform. Basilissa, we are backing, with the backing of the members of the Holy Roman Empire, the emperor has decided to go with a form called for Reich reform. Okay. The reform has the following effect: reform the empire to a more centralized model. Emperor gets construction, development, and then members get construction, development. Gives non-taxes bellies on non-members' own imperial territory. Oh, jeez. So they're just gonna get even more powerful. Oh. No. Their capitals are already too green as is. And just look at England. Why are you so developed, England? What? How do you even have this many points outside of technology to still have high green and all of that development? Yeah, it's a little strange. Bavaria tells us about the Protestant Reformation. Thoughts of disapproval amongst the Roman Catholic Church are spreading across Europe as a result of the increasing corruption of monks and clerics. Voices are already questioning current principles in the creed of the church. Monk and Muchen, I don't know what that accent above the U is. I think that's like an O-ish sound. Motion or something like that. Has for some time expressed deep concern and is now openly declaring his discontent with the church, paving the way towards a reformation of the faith. So, where... Oh, that popped up. Yeah, that popped up in motion. And it's going to be a center reformation. Oh boy, how'd those Catholic zealots get all in Norway? What? How'd they get there? Where how'd the Catholics get all the way up there? Should I say? It's a little alarming. Oh, I see, that's why. Wait, how'd they even get a navy? What? I'm pretty sure that rebels can't have a navy, can they? Well, there must be something to explain how these guys got all the way over here. Don't know exactly what that explanation is. Alright, so we We are colonizing more of South America, and we have gotten Sardinia as a vassal. And I've enforced orthodoxy onto them, as I should. And then I'm annexing Genoa. Then after that, I'm thinking of attacking maybe the Tejans, just to get a land connection between just giant club over here. And then I also allied Wallachia, just so then the LTNA doesn't get any bad ideas. Although I don't think that they're gonna really be having that much help here. Oh, never mind, they have Egypt. But Egypt's still over, pretty much since the start of the game, is still having problems with Coptic zealots. Okay. And I can tell that the Aztecs are doing probably worse. I was gonna say better, but I'll be honest here. Yeah. I decided that the Queen Eudokia was getting a little too old. She was in her 60s, and so I had her abdicate. Sure, it was a hit to prestige and legitimacy, but at the same time I wanted to see that the dynasty continued, because I had a fear that if Aster IV died, then it would show, then it wouldn't show his son. But it probably would have, but hey, the heir is a 644. That is wonderful. Aster V is gonna be rocking on. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Of course, we're gonna have to live through maybe about a few years of slightly not as good points, especially since he's craven. Not good for wartime, but let's hope that he gets the bucket soon. Well, actually, no, let's hope that he gets the bucket in 15 years. I know that's pretty awful to say, but come on, man, your son's way better than you. Okay, so we declared war on the Tejans again. I think it's about time that we do that. So it's all good. But also we have a little bit of corruption, but that's just gonna be fine. I just need to do that to get out of debt, which I don't even know how I got into debt in the first place. But let's just continue and just keep on and wreck opponents. Oh no, my ships! What the fuck is going on now? Wow. Okay. Okay, so we had finished the war against the Tejans and Alania, and now Austria wants to call us into war, and this is the war they have started against Naples and allied to England and Verona. Thing is, who is the Austria-Nitria? Well, the thing is, I think I consider England more of an ally than Austria. Austria is a counterbalance to Poland, but then again, we also have Wallachia and Galicia, Bohemia for that. I think that we're gonna decline this. I could gain Sicily and Malta out of this. I don't think it's worth losing England as an ally. I feel like as time goes on, they're going to be a more important ally than Austria. So, no. Rule on the throne. Alright, so Aster V, Urganus, will now rule our glorious nation. He is a Sith 4-4. Aster V's attention to detail and superior administrative skill will aid us in reforming our administration and maximizing our taxes. Our consort regent, Dobroslava Rurikid, has stepped down and allowed Aster V Urganus to take the crown. Part Greek and part Russian, so we all know that's going to be the ultimate combo. They have rising, blah blah blah. Well connected, advisor cost minus 20%. Ooh, that's gonna definitely help our economy right now. I don't know why it's in the I don't know why it's in the shithole right now. It doesn't really make any sense. And obviously we won that. So let's see, how can we affect the well, now we're gonna be gaining 997. 997. That's nice. Oh, we don't have an advisor here. Might want to pay for the one that increases diplomatic reputation. There we go. Yeah. Although our economy's still in the shithole, I think that's gonna be solved as soon as our cores finish touring. Yeah. The Golden Horde has an end to the internal conflicts. Are you sure about that? Last time I checked, I don't think having half of your country sieged down officially counts as internal conflicts being, well, I guess it is external conflicts, but it makes it even more embarrassing whenever you have half of your country sieged down by a one province minor. Get your shit together, man. What the fuck are you doing? You've been on a downward spiral ever. You even have troops. Why are you just letting them do it? They're even sieging down your capital right now, but you still decide to sit in Azov like a little bitch. Wait, never mind. Now you're doing something about it because I'm calling you out. Take the blame and move on. Scandal at the court. Yeah, just take the blame and move on. Look, human do stupid shit. Okay, it's part of life. And now we can invest in new technology, and that is matchlight muskets. But not until, but we won't actually get musketeer units until we get the Spanish square. Which, now I think about it, is a little strange that Greeks are gonna use Spanish muskets. Wouldn't it just be the Greek square then, if it's made by the Greeks? Whatever. I guess it doesn't want to change the name that much. Let's just stay away from this obviousness. Seeing the real you, she turns around. She looks at you. Have you prayed lately, Aster V? The questions underscores the distance between you that for the past year has been growing. I think you should. I do almost every night. You laugh. For all the human flaws, she is still your wife. She draws closer. The hint of smile spreading across her face. What are you laughing at, Aster V? Woman scored, what? a noble becomes the heir. I think my person wants to have a kid. Why? Why do you want me to? Why would this decision make? Why would this decision make? How does talking to your wife have anything to do with putting a noble on the throne as the heir? How does that make any fucking sense? What does that correlate? What? Well, I could also choose the economy's doing laughably good. Haha. I would gain the 300 ducats, so that would be nice. But I would get a woman scorned. How would that scorn you? If you're asking me what I'm laughing at, how would that be an insult to you? But also, there's a picture of a chubby baby being lifted by a person, so I don't get this. I don't want to have the problem of being disowned. But for the next 5 years, yearly prestige -2 and yearly legitimacy -5 as well. Why would I have a legitimacy? Why would it take a hit to my legitimacy? And how would a woman get scorned by me talking about economy? And how would a noble be put as the heir to the empire if I'm saying how much a woman means to them? I don't understand this. Well, actually, I don't think I want that hit to my prestige. Well, my prestige is doing pretty shitty right now as is. My legitimacy is doing good, but I don't want to take a hit to prestige, so Oh. It said, for some reason, a nobleman, but it means that I just automatically have a kid. Like, you say a woman... You say you're important to me, baby just shoots out and pops out of nowhere, apparently. People here, this is how it works. Also, the house of Atralistos, with the union of Aster V and Adne again. The father, this guy's grandfather was named Adne, and then that woman's great-grandmother was named Adne. Why does this name seem to pop up so much in this family? But the union of Aster and Adne gained not only spouse but a new ally in the realm. The Adralestos and the old and influential family as dear that and their seat in the Denisli is the jewel of the empire. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Adne will expect it to speak for her kin with our new Basilius, while our Basilius will be expected to consider such advice very carefully. To everlasting friendship, we get seed of strong aristocrats. Local missionary strength and autonomy change is negative, but I get less unrest. And not Aster the Third, just put Aster. I don't want another strange name like Aster the Third, the Fifth. That really never made sense to me, so just gonna go with Aster again. And he's very fucking good at military. Coming from a family that has a 4 and a 1, somehow a 6 popped out. And then somehow from a 4 and a 4, a 1 popped out. And then from a 6 and a 2 popped out. Not as good as his father, but he's definitely going to be that military conqueror. He's going to be that guy that's obviously going to look at the natives of the colonies or go into the Aztec Empire and say, okay, we need a Greek Mexico and take over the Aztecs. That's what he's going to do. I'm hoping that might be what we could do. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here. I think we've played a good amount of years. We've played about 40 years. Besides, I don't want TheQuartzKnight to be like, what the fuck is going on here? So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video.